Cool. And you're going from that E7 to the D7, which means you do the F sharp minor pentatonic. So E7 to F sharp to D7, which is F sharp minor pentatonic. Yeah, try it out. That was kind of cool sounding. Oops. There you go. Cool. Then, okay, so go ahead and ascend over the E7 chord. And now descend down the D7 chord. Yep. So that's it. You've got this. Ascending E7. Descending the D7 chord. Alright, and so you got to the A7. Right, which is where you just do the A minor pentatonic from the 5th. So what you want to do is basically like this. Here, I'll walk through the 12-bar blues as chords, right? We got A minor, or sorry, well, A7. To D7 for 2 measures. Then back to A7. This time only for 2 measures instead of 4. To E7 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, to D7, and then to A7. To E7. Alright? Now, that's the whole 12-bar blues. Now, just walking through the chords, not the whole 4 measures, because you got 4 measures. That's a long time of just A minor pentatonic. So, I'll just go up and down A minor. And then you've got the D7. And then you go back to the A minor. Then you have the E7, the non-functioning one. So you go to the D7. And then back to the A7. And now that E7 is the functioning one, and that's where we would use Gilbert's altered trick. But you know what I would probably recommend is trying to be able to do that in all positions before doing the Gilbert trick. But here's the good news. Check this out. I mean, before doing the functioning dominant chord with the altered pentatonic thing. We just did 3 positions, right? I mean, we did 1 position, but I mean 3 modes, like 3 patterns. we had the 5th. Oh, actually, I guess we did 2 because that one's not altered. That's just from the root, which we were doing over the 1 chords, you know. But I mean, you could do from the root over every chord, but that's what we've always done. So just trying to get that Locrian pentatonic in there on the 4 and 5, the 4 and non-functioning 5th chord. That makes sense. 5 chord that's not functioning. So we've used two patterns so far, and there are only 3 more than that we haven't done. Let's try from the A position. Let's say we're up here, the 5th fret. Cool. All right, so this is going to be the classic one. Now, we're not doing any Locrian trick here. We're just playing typical blues stuff, right? You could do the Locrian trick here, but traditionally, as of last week, we haven't been doing it on the 1 chord. So we just do the ordinary. Now, we want to kind of stay in this position for the D7. We talked a little bit about this last week, right? So this here, where we were doing F sharp minor pentatonic, right? The ordinary F sharp minor pentatonic won't do, as we know, because it has a major 7. But let's go ahead and look at that for a moment and say that's our first mode. What's the second mode of the F sharp minor pentatonic scale? It's going to be starting from A. It's like A major pentatonic. Oops, sorry. So this one, if you're looking at a D7 chord, this one is on the 5th. It starts on the A. Oops. Right. That's the basic mode. That's like the actual pentatonic. But now what we need to do is we need to flat the major 7 of the D chord, right? We can't have a major 7 in a D chord. We have to have a flat 7. I usually don't like mixing the terminology like that, but you know what I mean. We don't want a 7, we want a flat 7. And so that means our C sharps have to become Cs. So when we do this, that has to be flatted. All right? So basically you just play every time you have a C sharp, you flat it to make it a regular C. We did talk about this one last week.